I'm going to show you how to do a Schoology annotation assignment. This is a new type of assignment that many of you have not done before. It's pretty easy and it's pretty great. Now, I'm sure in the past you've done other Schoology assignments like regular assignments like this, discussions where you type in the box and you post your comments and other people can see what you wrote and reply. You've done quizzes. Well, this is different. This is called an annotated assignment. How do you know if it's an annotated assignment? It's pretty simple. Regular assignments say submit assignment, but an annotated assignment says start assignment, and there's a plus sign. That's an annotated assignment. So I'm going to click here and I'm going to start. And it's opening. We have to wait a second. Here it comes. Takes a moment. There we go. The first thing that you probably want to use are the zoom buttons. If you click minus, the document gets smaller and you can see more. Plus, zooms in and makes it bigger. We also have this tool, which is called pan, and it's a picture of a little hand. Before I show you how to use this, there's one thing I need to talk about, and that's dragging. When I say drag, that means you're going to push your finger on your left mouse button or your touchpad on your computer, but you hold your finger down on the left mouse button. You don't click, you hold it and you move your mouse, or you move your finger if it's a touchpad. So look, this is what it looks like. Hold and drag, hold and drag, hold and drag. That's dragging. We're going to do a lot of dragging when we use annotated assignments. So if you want to move your document up or down, of course, you could use the scroll bar here and you drag the scroll bar. I'm holding my left mouse button and I'm moving my mouse down, moving my mouse up. You can also use the pan tool. Click on it. You can see that it's on and you can see there's a hand. You hold your left mouse button and you can drag. The reason I like this tool is because when you zoom in, when you zoom in, you can drag down and up, but I can also drag it left and right, diagonal, any direction I want. So that's why I like this better than the scroll bars. But you can use the scroll bars to do the same thing, but you have to use 2 bars to go diagonal. With the pan tool, just drag any direction you want. Okay, so that's the first thing. Now let's look at this assignment. It says, use the annotation tools to complete this exercise. Complete this sentence. Annotation assignments are fun. So I need to type fun here. Up here you have 2, these are called ribbons. You have a type ribbon, which has some tools. You have a draw ribbon, which has different tools. To make words, we're going to use the type ribbon. And we're going to use this T tool, which they call free text. I call this a text box. So let me zoom out a little bit. So we're going to use the text box to write our answer, fun. Click the T and select your color, red, black, blue, or green. I'm going to select blue only because it's blue here. When you're ready, move onto your document and you see a cross or a plus sign. Put that where you want to put your words or your text. I'm going to put my text right here and click 1 time. There's also a font menu under which you can change the color of your letters and you can do other things. When you see the blue box around the insert text here, you just start typing. Fun. When you're finished typing, click outside once and again twice. And there it is. Let me zoom in so we can get a better look. Oh, look, it's not really on the line. It's above the line. No problem. You can move your text. Just click one time on the text. You have a blue box around the text. When you go in the center of your text box, there's a cross with 4 white arrows. This means you can move, and you just drag. It's a little difficult to move. You need to practice with it. It's difficult for me too, but the more you practice, the better you will get. Woo, I need a lot of practice. Okay, all right, that's good. You can also change the size of the box with the blue circles. Notice when I'm on a blue circle, I have 2 arrows. If I drag, I can make the box bigger, smaller, longer, shorter, taller. Whoops. Let's try that again. Let me put that in the trash. Taller, shorter. You can also use this tool, the Style tool, to change the size and style of your text. Let me click that. It's in front of my text, so let me drag it over here. And you can change the size. Right now it's 12 point. Let's try 20 point. Great. But you notice that now my box is too small. I need to make my box a little bigger. And I'm going to drag it just a little bit. Okay. You can change the style to different styles of letters. You can make it bold, italic, underline, center, right, left. And when you finish, again, just click outside. And there you go. Let's take a look at the next question. It says, write a short answer in the box. Why do you like this new type of assignment? Okay, let me get my text box. This time I'm going to answer with green. Put my cross here, click, and I'm going to start typing. I like this assignment because it's fun. And when I'm finished, click outside, and there we go. Oh, but then your teacher tells you, you spelled things wrong. You need to fix your spelling. Okay, no problem. This time I'm going to double click 2 times very fast. Click, click. And then you get a cursor. The cursor is this line that's going on, off, on, off, on, off. See it? Now, how do I move the cursor? Because I don't want to erase everything. I only want to fix my problems. Well, that's easy. You can use your arrow keys on your keyboard. Up, down, left, right. Look on your keyboard. Do you see the arrow keys? So let me use my arrow keys. Double click. 1, 2. Whoops. I made a mistake. No problem. Undo. Undo erases your mistakes. Let me try double clicking again. 1, 2. Okay, there's my cursor. I'm using my left arrow to move on my keyboard. I need an S. I need another S. I need a G. And I need to erase the U and put it over here. And when I'm finished, that's all right. Let's make these letters bigger. Let's make them 48 points. Okay, great. But now look, you can't see it because my box is too small. Click. Let's make it big. And make sure your box is inside the box, because if you put it outside, your letters might be outside. So there we go. And I'm finished. So let's look at another thing that we can do. This says circle the correct answers. Annotation assignments are cool, yes. Easy to use, yes. Time savers, yes. All of the above? Yes. I think the answer is D. It says circle. So this time I'm going to use my draw ribbon. And I'm going to use the pen over here. You can choose your color. I'll choose red. And now you just drag and draw. Drag. So I'm circling the letter. Oops, I made a mistake. No problem. There's an eraser here. And I'm just going to drag over the part I want to erase. Oops, but I erased too much. No problem. Let me go back to the pen and let me fix it. There we go. You can also erase text as well. So if you erase on your text, it should erase everything. Oh, it's not working. Never mind, you cannot erase text. Forget that. You can also use the shapes to circle things. If I click on the circle and then I drag, look at that, I can circle my answer. But D is my answer, so I'm going to undo. Let's go to the next one. The next question says, point to the emotion that you feel when you use an annotation assignment. Let's see, how do I feel? You know, I can't see everything. Let me make it smaller. There we go. Scared, happy, sad, angry, excited, worried, surprised, silly, frustrated. I feel happy. There's an arrow here, and you can just drag your arrow, and there you go. Look at that. Now, if you decide, you know what, I don't feel happy, I feel excited, no problem. Click and click on the blue dot and drag it to a different picture. You can even drag the other part too. Any way you want. Okay? Now, let's imagine that you don't have time to finish the assignment. No problem. Notice that every time you do something in the assignment, it saves what you did. Saving, saved. So if you don't have time to finish, you can just go back and you can come back later and you can continue to finish your exercise. Okay, so imagine it's 4 hours later. Well, I need to edit my draft. Edit draft means continue your exercise. So let me click Edit Draft. And notice it saved everything that I did before. All my work is there. No problem. So I have one more thing to show you. Let's go down to the last question. It says, highlight the specific annotation tools in this paragraph. Well, we have two ways we can do it. The first one, and I prefer this, it's in the Type menu, and it's right here. It's this first tool. It says Highlight. I click it, and you can see that it looks like there's a letter I that I'm moving. Let's read. There are many annotation tools that are available to use in an annotation assignment. This wants me to highlight the specific annotation tools in this paragraph. Text boxes permit you to type text directly onto the assignment. Well, text boxes are tools. So I'm going to put my I bar there, and I'm going to drag over the answer and take off my finger. That's highlighting. You can draw with pens and markers. Pens and markers are also annotation tools. So let me highlight that. But this time I'm going to use draw. And there's the highlight marker right there. And I'm gonna drag over the answer. Whoa, I'm not doing a very good job. But watch what happens when I take off my finger. It corrects it for me. Oh, thank you, Schoology. There's even a highlighter tool in both the type and draw tool ribbons. Oh, highlighter tool, that's another tool. Okay, let me change my color to green, and I'm going to drag over. And there we go. Oh, but you know what? I forgot tool. Let me use this one, and I'll finish my selection here. And there we go. And that's how you highlight. Now, I am finished, I think, with everything. Let me double check. Yep, I've done all my exercises. So now, if I'm sure that I'm finished, I can submit because I don't have anything more to do. So I just click submit, and it tells me assignment submitted. And now I just wait for my teacher to grade my assignment. I wait for my teacher to grade my assignment, and that's it. Have fun using annotated assignments. If you have any more questions, ask your teacher. Good luck.